Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. I said I was going to give y'all the rest of the information about what happened today. As y'all know, I am on the Monuments and Markers Commission. And I saw something today that kind of bothered me a little bit. But y'all know we took care of it. The commission, we took care of it. But if you're familiar with Coffee Bluff, there is a group called the Crusaders. And they have a community center. And the Crusaders have been in existence since 1954. The community center and the social club, I'm assuming it's a social club. But anyway, they've been in existence since 1954. And a young lady by the name of Baptiste, she lived in Texas for a number of years, but her mother is the historian of that particular area where they live. Okay. Came before the Monuments and Markers Commission because they wanted to put up 4 markers dedicated to the history of African Americans on the south side of Savannah, which I thought was just awesome and phenomenal. Well, several folk came to the commission and they didn't have a problem with the markers being in a particular, in 3 spots. But in one particular area, they had a problem with it because it's going to be supposedly across the street from a residence, okay? Now, the markers talking about, the markers is displaying the history of African Americans that was there back in the 1800s. It was actually a place where freed slaves came together and they made this particular area their home. So this is near the Vernonburg River and Rosedew and the Coffee Bluff area. Okay, well, like I said earlier, some of the residents out there did not want this particular marker to be placed there. I have to say shouts out to the commission because we voted for them to have that marker put there with the stipulations of the color and some other little things that needed to be there. But I just want y'all to know, pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on in the city, y'all. The city is growing, extending to Pooler. Things are happening in the city. And life as we expected it, or, you know, became accustomed to it, is changing. As a matter of fact, I got this today from somebody that said, Alicia, we are going to make history and positively impact the lives of everyone in Chatham. The Savannah Blarney Stone is coming March 2019. Welcome to a new Savannah. Y'all, I read what they sent to me. It was addressed to me at the MPC. So with that being said, welcome to a new Savannah. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on in the city. Now, I'm going to say this. I am on the Monuments and Markers Commission. I have been saying since I've gotten on that commission, you all, African Americans in Savannah, need to take a vested interest in making sure that your history of your community is being recognized. Okay? Shouts out to Clifton Jones and his family. There is going to be a Clifton and Ernestine Jones Way on Stuyvesant in Liberty City. I am so happy for that. Shouts out to Estella Shabazz, Alderwoman Estella Shabazz, for making sure that that happened. It goes in front of the City Council at the next City Council meeting for approval, which we already know they're going to approve it. But I just want to say, shouts out to those individuals, to Alderman Clifton Jones and to his wife, Ernestine Jones. May she rest in peace. She was the Democratic representative for the Elections Board for many years. But back to what I was saying about us taking a vested interest in our communities, in our history. The history is there. Y'all need to do what y'all need to do in order to put the history, document it. It needs to be documented. Okay? We have folk, transplants is what I call them, because they come from all over. And, you know, they're taking claim to what the natives here, the folk that have been here all their lives, the residents, they're taking claim to, you know, what's rightfully yours and ours. And just because they pay for it, you know, I understand they pay for it, but God dog, put your mark on it. African Americans in Savannah, put your mark on it. Okay? It's yours. It's your history. I am sitting on that commission. Okay? There's a group of men that's on that commission with me. And we all on the same page. But we need you all to get on the page and start doing what you're supposed to do to make sure that your history is documented. Okay? All right. I just wanted to tell y'all what happened today. Another thing. Shouts out to Stacey Abrams. She came to Savannah and she did the doggone thing, honey. She told them exactly like it was. And if you want to hear what she said, just go to my Facebook page. I did go live on my Facebook page in reference to what it is she said. Okay? Y'all, we coming. Myself, Alicia Blakely, Linda Wilder Bryan, and Dietrich Leggett. We're not playing, y'all. We serious about the city. We serious about these residents, these constituents. We serious about doing the right thing for everybody. I ain't talking about this group over here, this group over here, this group. I'm talking about every single citizen. We got to do right by everybody. Oh. And let me talk about school board. School board. What's wrong with y'all? How in the world y'all voted on a hub for the children? So, hypothetically, if a child chooses to go to a choice school, you're saying that that child's parents is responsible for taking that child to the hub. So, hypothetically, my grandson goes to a choice school. The bus picks him up down the street from his house on the corner. So now, it would be his mother and father's responsibility, what the school board said, to take him to the hub. Some children don't have parents that have vehicles. Connie Hall said this. Well, teenagers nowadays can get wherever they want to go. Dion Hoskins said, well, let their mother pay for a lift. Let their parents pay for a lift. Connie Hall said they carpool. Disadvantaged children cannot pay for lifts. Sometimes the parents can't even afford a lift for their doggone self and they got to go to work. When you say carpool, some of the parents don't even have cars. You know, y'all on the school board, so disconnected. You're so disconnected. You all have forgotten where you come from. Parents, I'm saying this to you. And I pray that you heed the words coming out of my mouth. Call your representatives and tell them you are not satisfied with no hub. Shouts out to Dr. Tanya Howard Hall, Katchmar, and Michael Johnson, because those were the only three that voted against that foolishness. They're saying that they're going to save the school board $923,000. They can't, the school board is saying they can't get bus drivers. You know why you can't get bus drivers, Superintendent Ann Levette? Because y'all don't want to pay them nothing. Y'all getting paid real good. The top. Y'all getting paid real good. But y'all don't want to pay those folks that's transporting our children back and forth to school every day. Y'all don't want to hardly pay them anything. I guarantee you, if you say you're going to pay school bus drivers a living wage, $15 an hour, instead of almost minimum wage, you'll get bus drivers. And you'll get qualified bus drivers for $15 an hour. And if you're going to pay them through the summer like you've been doing, instead of saying, well, you ain't working, so you're not going to get paid. Y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better. And Mayor Eddie Deloach, I'm going to talk about you too. For you to say they could dig ditches and flip burgers and they should be happy. I want to see you dig a ditch. I want to see you flip a burger. Okay, come on, man. Y'all got to do better. Savannah, we got to do better. I no longer raise hell, y'all. I raise awareness. That being said, I love you. God bless you. Peace out.